Hi, my name's Chris Dwyer and I've got 30 years experience in building fintech solutions. And today I want to talk to you about Robert. Robert runs a small successful restaurant. Unfortunately, he's been closed for the last 3-4 months. He now wants to reopen, but unfortunately now his business is suffering, his turnover is down, and he's finding that he now has to start filling in all these pieces of paper for his customers just to turn up. We all know what it's like to turn up to a restaurant and have that presented to you. You've got a single solitary pen to write down your name, email on a piece of paper that's sitting in front of everyone else in the restaurant. Robert's main problem is that he got a contact from the Queensland Health Department. He had to go and retrieve the contact details of every customer that was in his restaurant on a particular date. It took his staff member about 2 hours to cut through all the boxes of paper to find around about 75 people in the restaurant that time. He then handed that data over to the Queensland Health Department. 2 days later, got another one. He realised he couldn't do it. He couldn't be bothered, but he wants to open his restaurant. And because of that, we've created Restaurant Roll. A single click check-in, contactless, to allow every customer to scan in when they turn up at the venue. It allows for white label and upselling of the customer at the end of the check-in. And the best thing of all is when Robert does get a contact from Queensland Health next time, he gets a single report that gets printed out, which contains first level and second level. Oh, my battery's flat. My batteries are flat. Thank you. First level and second level contact details of every customer in that restaurant at that time. He can just send that report off to whoever has asked for it. But Robert is not alone. There are more than 4 million restaurants and venues like him in USA, in North America, in Europe. Working on a plan of $15 per month, it turns out that it's less than cost of paper for most of these venues. It turns our market value, our total market, into $700 million worth. And it works. We've had 15 sites using this system, and over the last 6 weeks we've had 9,000 scans. So the system works. Customers are giving great feedback to these venues who are running this system. They know they can walk in and they don't have to touch that pen that's just got that feeling that 35 other people have touched it. And also they're not having to write their names and details on pieces of paper. Robert was using paper. Time consuming, too hard to use for him. He could have used his POS suppliers, he could have used an in-house solution, but both of those don't offer the breadth of service that we can give them. So far we've done our MVP, we've moved on to a live trial, as we've seen with 15 sites, and we're now looking for global expansion and then working towards our API integration, which will give global health agencies access to consolidated data across multiple venues. As I said, I've had 30 years experience in building fintech systems, and Izzy has got this amazing ability to look at a functional design and make something just work. We are looking for a stellar marketing guru who wants to join us to sit in the middle of that photo. So there are 4 million Roberts left out there. So we are looking today for people who've got contacts in Europe and North America to looking to move this system into large franchises, large venues, to stop the pandemic before it spreads any further. Thank you.